thanks for tuning in to our channel. Today's another episode of ItsAllGoodca. Today we're going to be making a peanut chicken pad thai, or my version of that. If you watched our first video with the honey thai pork and spinach salad, there's a peanut sauce in that recipe, and it was so delicious I thought it would go perfect on rice noodles. So today we're going to do a little experiment and see how we do. So the first thing you want to do here is get out your chicken breasts. I always put them on a plate and pat them down with paper towel before I season them. So I'm seasoning them right now with salt and pepper. And like all of my recipes, as you know, my two staples, garlic powder and onion powder. So we're going to season both sides of the chicken with that and pat them down with a fork. And then we're going to set them aside for a second. Next, what we're going to do with the chicken breasts is we're going to basically cut them up into small pieces. So however you want to do it, it doesn't have to be fancy. Next, we're going to get the veggies ready. So we're going to shred our carrot into a bowl. I would say I've probably got half a cup of shredded carrot here in the bowl. We only had baby carrots, so apparently that's what I used tonight. Next, we're going to get some green onions. I had 4 green onions, I believe, and we're going to just chop those up into smaller pieces. Now we can basically put those veggies into a bowl. Next, we're going to get some red pepper, and we're going to cut off both ends and then basically cut it in half and cut out the guts. Then we're going to chop the red pepper into small pieces as well and set that aside in a bowl. Now you're going to get a frying pan, and I put it on about medium heat. You don't want it too low, you don't want it too high, you don't want to burn the chicken. We're going to put some extra virgin olive oil into the pan, and then we're going to add our chicken when it heats up. Now that the chicken is nice and cooked, there's no pink left. It's looking nice and juicy in there. What we're going to do is we're going to add our veggies, and we're going to saute our veggies. We can add in the shredded carrot, the green onions, and the red pepper. And we're going to mix those all around and let them saute for a little bit. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to the veggies. You can always check on it and give it a little stir, just making sure that you're not burning anything or drying them out too much either. Once all that good stuff is nice and cooked, we're going to basically put that into a bowl, and we're just going to set it aside because we're going to use the same pan to make our peanut sauce. Actually, you can use the same pan. Again, I'd probably put it on medium heat. We really don't want to burn this sauce. You're going to add your minced garlic and ginger puree to the bowl there. Next, I'm going to add some sriracha. When I heated the pan, obviously I put in some extra virgin olive oil to get things going. Add in your rice wine vinegar, give it a little stir. Next, you're going to add the soy sauce. Now, soy sauce can burn, so note to self, make sure you have this on definitely a lower heat. I always like to make my sauces a little bit sweeter, so I've used probably about 4 tablespoons of honey here. For this recipe, all of the measurements and ingredients will be in the description. I basically taken the recipe from the honey Thai pork spinach salad video and I times it by 4. So it certainly was an exact science. So if you want it to taste more like peanut, add more peanut butter. Here I've used about 4 tablespoons. I like my sauce with a little bit more peanut flavor, and I definitely liked it a little bit sweeter, so I definitely added some more honey as well. So you can taste the sauce as you go. One of the bonuses of cooking supper is you get to taste as you go. So you can definitely add some more salt, add some more honey, add more peanut butter to your own liking and taste. Same with sriracha. If you want a bit more of a kick, add more sriracha to it as well. I'm going to stir up that mixture nice and get everything mixed around. So now I've got about a cup and a half of water. I don't want the sauce to be too watery, but I don't want it to be too thick either. We do need this to spread over a lot of pasta. I think I ended up adding about a cup of water by the time I was done, adding gradually and stirring. Once you get the sauce to kind of a nice silky consistency, and you think that you're good to go, then you can add in your veggie mixture. Give that a nice mix around. Next, we're going to get the water boiling. As you can see here, I've already boiled the water and I've added the pasta. Basically, when the water is boiling, add as much. I used thick rice noodles. Add as much as you think. I think I used about a little more than half a pack when I did this. You don't want to have too much that there's not enough sauce, but you don't want it to be too watery of a mixture either. So the rice noodles were a bit hard to cook. So the package said 5 to 7 minutes. I think I did them more like 9 to 10. So you have to really watch them as you go. You don't want them to be too soft. You don't want them to be too hard. They really should be al dente. And once you get that pasta to a consistency that you like, you can drain them. And then we're going to add that to our sauce, and we're going to give it a nice mix around. The rice noodles are definitely thicker, so I probably stirred this maybe to an annoying amount. You really want to get the pasta soaking up the sauce. Once you think things are nicely soaked up there, you can start plating the food. I always like to try to make things a little bit pretty, so I saved some of the shredded carrot and some of the green onion as well, just for a little bit of garnish on the top. I also took some of the, some honey roasted peanuts, and I basically bashed them up, put them in a little bowl, and kind of still left some big chunks, but I also use that for a garnish on top. I did the honey roasted peanuts because I like it to be sweet. You don't have to. You could do salted peanuts if that's more your preference. This experiment definitely turned out really well. I can tell you that the sauce went really great with the rice noodles. It's also gluten-free, which is kind of nice. I'm definitely recommending it, making it for supper for you and your family. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate your time. Hope you enjoy this with your family, and we'll see you in the next video.
Mm-hmm.